Howdy folks, Chief Meteorologist Nick Lilia here with a peek at the forecast as we head through the rest of tonight and through the day tomorrow, taking kind of a more deeper dive into some of the specifics here. Over on the radar, Southern Pine Electric radar showing a big line of showers and thunderstorms off to our west. We can kind of slide in here a little bit closer and set things up and set the stage for what's happening a little bit closer to home. A couple of things of note here, I'm going to pause this, that we're already seeing is this little line of thunderstorms. Here we go. That little line that's starting to develop out ahead of the main line, and I think we're already starting to see some decaying of this line as it's pushing kind of off to the north and east. All of this is going to move through the area by the time we get toward about 8, 9 o'clock tonight and be all the way through by about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, but we may not be done with severe weather by that point just yet. So here we are at 8 o'clock tonight. You can see the line of showers and thunderstorms off to our west. This is the HRRR model. Notice that it kind of breaks apart a little bit as it gets a little bit closer to our area. We may end up with a little kind of bookend vortice here. We're going to have to watch these individual cells that break apart as isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out tonight, unfortunately, and they tend to form where you get kind of breaks in the line. And we'll keep tabs on that. This may be left over of the little thing that was poking out on the last radar scan that I was just showing you a second ago. This is at about midnight tonight. This is when heavy rain, a lot of lightning, a lot of wind, maybe a little bit of hail, and again, we can't rule out the possibility for a tornado is probably going to be rolling through the middle of the area. That falls apart and pushes off to the east. Then we're left over with these kind of lingering showers and thunderstorms back in behind it. I don't think these will be as severe, depending on their orientation and what direction they're going. We'll then also have to keep tabs on these little thunderstorms that may redevelop somewhere between about 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning and pass through our area between about 6 and 8 a.m., well, about 5 and 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Before those kick on out of here, and then we start to dry things out as we head through the day on Monday. I don't think we ever truly get out of the clouds, but I think we'll start to dry things out. The main threats, carry meter of 4.91 when you look at just kind of the short-range stuff. Damaging wind, hail up to the size of golf balls is going to be possible. We've actually already had a couple reports today of that, and we can't rule out the possibility for a tornado overnight tonight as well. So keep those NOAA weather radios handy. Make sure you've got your phone with the app, the WDAM First Alert Weather app on your phone set up to follow you and send you alerts. This isn't necessarily a night that I think you need to stay up all night long, or else you're going to be up until tomorrow morning. But if you're somebody that worries more about the weather, you can stay up tonight through this first round. I think we actually get a break after the first round passes through by about midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I think we get a break all the way until about 5 or 6 a.m. So what I'm recommending to people is just set an early alarm for like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Wake up, check the WDAM app, see if there's something you need to worry about. If there is, then you can take the appropriate action. If there's not, you can go back to sleep and sleep in until whenever the kids are getting up or whatever it is that you have to do in the morning. That's the good news, is that I tend to think that this isn't going to be a knockdown, a drag-out severe weather event. I tend to think we get 1 or 2 rounds, and it's mainly going to be rain, wind, and hail. We can't rule out the possibility for tornadoes, but that's not a big threat. The only asterisk that I have to put on that is that if this first round rolls through and falls apart before it truly ever gets here, so like if it passes through by about midnight and it's only like a gust of wind and a little bit of rain, then I think we do have to worry a little bit more as we head through the overnight hours and into tomorrow morning between about 4, 5, and 6 o'clock in the morning before the atmosphere totally stabilizes near sunrise. I think we will have a short window of opportunity, unfortunately, for a more potent round of severe weather. But again, that's highly dependent on what this first round looks like as it passes through tonight. So if all you get is, again, a gust of wind and a rumble of thunder and a little bit of rain, we'll have to worry more. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I tend to think that this first round is going to have some punch to it in terms of some pretty heavy rain, some pretty gusty wind, and maybe a little bit of hail and plenty of lightning. So that's one thing to keep in mind as we head through the overnight hours. We'll have another update coming up on the news at 10. I'll also be doing a Facebook Live tonight at 9 over on my Facebook page. I'll see you guys either on Facebook or on the news tonight at 10. See you then.